In this video, you'll learn when to use the word is and when to use the word are when speaking English. This video is suitable for learners of all levels and educated native speakers. Most people make a few of the mistakes I'm going to cover in this video. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to speak better English, you must ensure you never miss one of my videos. Okay, we'll start off with a short quiz to determine your grasp of the words is and are. The first one will be easy, the last one will be the most difficult. Okay, is or are. The set of keys is missing or the set of keys are missing. I'll give you the answers at the end. Here's the second one. The list of ingredients is written on the kitchen counter, or the list of ingredients are written on the kitchen counter. Okay, here's the third one. It's a little bit more tricky. Drinking and driving is a serious issue, or drinking and driving are a serious issue. Okay, here's the fourth one. The recent events and issues are causing management to rewrite policy, or the recent events and issues is causing management to rewrite policy. Okay, here's the fifth one. Listen carefully. It sounds similar to question 4, but it's not. And this one is very tricky. The unpleasant effect of the recent events and incidents, along with a budget decrease, is causing management to rewrite policy. Or is it the unpleasant effect of the recent events and incidents, along with a budget decrease, are causing management to rewrite policy? The answer to 1 is the set of keys is missing, and that's because the set is, not the keys are. The answer to 2 is the list of ingredients is written on the counter, and that's because the list is, not the ingredients are. The answer to 3 is drinking and driving is a serious issue. Now, I know what you're thinking, because we usually use are when we combine two things. For example, trucks and cars are vehicles, not is vehicles. But drinking and driving is considered one unit, one issue, one crime, so we use is with that. The answer to 4 is are. Events and incidents are. That's plural. 5 is very tricky. If you got this right, I'm impressed. Tell me in the comments if you get this right, okay? In 5, we're talking about the word affect, not events and incidents. So affect is, not events and incidents are. Now, there's a rule that says anything that is set off by 2 commas is considered parenthetical. If something is parenthetical, it's not considered part of the main sentence. Also, phrases like along with and together with suggest that whatever follows them is parenthetical. So sometimes along with or together with will come toward the end of a sentence. And there will only be 1 comma separating these from the main part of the sentence. Anyway, in 5, we're talking about the unpleasant effect. So it's the unpleasant effect is, not the unpleasant effect are. Budget decrease is parenthetical because we used along with. If I had used the word and instead of along with, then the word are would be appropriate. For example, the unpleasant effect and a budget decrease are causing management to rewrite policy. But because I used along with, and because along with is parenthetical, it doesn't count. So the unpleasant effect is, the unpleasant effect along with the budget decrease is causing management to rewrite policy. Now, here are some tips. Here are some mistakes to avoid when using the word is. Remember, we use the word is for singular words and concepts. So if you see the word and, which is a coordinating conjunction that's used to connect 2 things, then is probably wrong unless the 2 things being connected are considered one unit. Now, here's another mistake to avoid when using the word is. We use is with singular words. Putting an S on the end of a word usually makes it plural. When there's no S, a word is usually singular. For example, a car is, a truck is. And when there's an S, it's usually plural. For example, cars are, trucks are. But sometimes a word that ends with an S seems plural, but it's not. For example, news. The news is, not the news are. For example, yesterday's news is no longer relevant, not yesterday's news are no longer relevant. Now, I have some more tips. These are some mistakes to avoid when using the word are. Earlier, I said the coordinating conjunction and combines two things and usually creates a plural situation. But the word or, the coordinating conjunction or, is much different. The word or never combines two things. The word or means you must choose one thing or the other thing. So when you see two words connected by or, that means it's going to be a singular situation. For example, a car or a truck is coming to your house to pick you up. Or either a car or a truck is coming to your house to pick you up. Okay, I didn't say a car and a truck. It would be a car and a truck are coming to your house to pick you up. That would mean both a car and a truck are coming. But I said or, so that means a car is coming or a truck is coming, but not both. So when you see the word or, you usually use is. Or usually means it's a singular situation. Now, here are some advanced concepts that will prevent you from misusing is and are. Now, you guys know what prepositions are, right? They're words like in, at, around, about, and so on. So here's a very tricky and advanced concept. Let's say I have a noun like box. Box is singular. A box is, or boxes are. So let's talk about box, a singular box. But now I'm going to add a prepositional phrase after box. This prepositional phrase will act as an adjective to modify box. Of is a preposition, and of computers is a prepositional phrase. So let's say a box of computers. So here's the tricky thing. A box of computers is being shipped to my house, or a box of computers are being shipped to my house. So don't worry, this is actually very simple. Okay, box is singular, but computers is plural. So anything in the prepositional phrase doesn't count. So computers doesn't count. We only use the main noun, box. So a box of computers is being shipped to my house. Another thing you must watch out for is words that sound plural, but are actually singular. For example, the words everyone and everybody. These words seem plural because they're talking about more than one person. But everyone and everybody are singular. Don't ask me why, they just are. So we would say everybody is required to wear shoes on the facility, not everybody are required to wear shoes on the facility. But if I chose the word employees instead of everyone or everybody, employees is plural, so it would be employees are required to wear shoes on the facility, not employees is required to wear shoes on the facility. Another mistake I see is people messing up whether to use the word what or the word which. And that's exactly why you should follow me, because I'm always uploading videos on these topics. So push the subscribe button right now so that you never miss any of my videos. Also, I'd love to hear what you think about this video in the comments.